Hi, my name is Christina Davis. I'm currently a junior here at UAA. I am studying health science on an occupational therapy track. The behavior that needed modification was defecating outside. I think that the major challenge to that situation is the fact that it's a cultural norm for the people of that community. They were just born into that kind of behavior. It's just a way of life for them. And so, in order to change that behavior, you'll actually have to change their mindset. It's like kind of changing a cultural value for them. It's just something that they do naturally. I think the best way to go about doing that would be to influence the leaders of that community. And a way to do that would be just to inform them of why it's so imperative that this behavior it gets changed, like why it's important to start making this transition now. And I think the kind of information that you would need to emphasize is how it directly affects the people of that community, how it directly affects their health, how it directly affects their like their environment. Um, and that to catch their attention, you could like show things of how defecating outside essentially tributes to them ingesting their own waste, things like that. And I mean, I just think those are good attention getters. Like nobody wants to ingest their own waste, and if you show like how it's actually very detrimental to their health, they'll kind of be like, okay, making a conscious effort to start changing that behavior. And I think also like if it were possible to influence the leaders to kind of implement a law making it illegal to go outside and defecate, just if it's really like that imperative for them to not do that anymore, I think that the best way to deter that kind of behavior would be to just implementing some type of rule, some type of law that they kind of have to abide by. They may not agree with it, but it'll kind of catch their attention and they'll slowly but surely start just making that transition. I think the article did a good job of showing that just putting toilets in the community isn't going to make people use it. It's kind of like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. It's like legitimately a cultural norm for them, so you have to let them know why they need to use this toilet, why these toilets are so important to them, and in order to do that, they just need to be informed. It just all comes with information. You can't just be like, I need to use toilets because it's better than going outside. You kind of just need a whole bunch of background and just to let the community know like why it's so important. Show them the facts. Should just show them why they need to make this effort to make this transition. And I think eventually it'll happen. It won't happen overnight, but slowly but surely that it'll start happening. And once people see other people doing it, it'll just kind of be like a domino effect. Everybody would eventually get into that type of behavior, and that would eventually be the norm of that community.